All right, good morning, everybody. This is the Iceman here on a Tuesday, wet, damp, raw day here in Hartford, Connecticut. Little bits of news here and there. The Iceman's Wrestling Extreme page on Facebook is up and running. I'll have a link in the description box. Everybody is welcome to go there, place your comments, and whatnot. And we're just starting to, get this page off the ground. So anyway, ratings are down in wrestling for the most part. SmackDown's ratings were the worst of the year thus far. TNA pretty much hovers around the same rating from week to week. Raw's ratings go down as each hour moves on, and you know it's obviously really the product. Um, I think wrestling right now is just been above average for the most part. I think if you want to see some really good pure wrestling with very little of the soap opera type storylines, go to Ring of Honor. They probably have the best pure wrestling right now around, as they've had for a very long time. TNA, obviously they got their storylines, and they have a very small, thin roster, but they're doing what they can with it. And being only on uh, one night a week makes it more interesting for people like me to really want to tune in and view the show, because it's not like it's on, 3 or 4 times a week, or on like a network as the WWE is. And so anyway, this week on Impact, Eric Young is going to defend his title against someone which they haven't announced yet. Usually, when this happens, this is what I'm sort of a little worried about. Usually, when this happens, when the champion retains on a pay-per-view and then the following show and he defends the title again, this is a lot of times where he gets beat. They want to have him win big on the pay-per-view, and then if he's going to lose on the regular show. So hopefully Eric Young will retain. And if he does have an opponent, I'm not sure who it's going to be. I just hope it's not Magnus. He already got his rematch and he got beat cleanly in the ring. So for Magnus to get another chance would, just wouldn't make any sense to me. But we have seen this happen so many times in other promotions as well. So anyway, I thought Raw was above average last night. I did like the Cena Bray Wyatt segment. I thought the Usos and the Ryback match was very, very good. And other than that, um, it played out to what it was supposed to. Uh, whether did great in the ratings or not, we'll just have to wait and see right now. But anyway, so the Iceman's uh, Wrestling Extreme channel on Facebook, like I said, it is up and running. It's still got a lot of things I need to do with the page, but yeah, so we're getting there, and by no means are we you know completed on that note. But yeah, not much really going on in the wrestling world. You know, uh, it's it's sort of like stagnating, really. We do have Extreme Rules coming this weekend, and I guess Raw did some good things for promoting Extreme Rules last night. Um, I was quite surprised, but very happy um, about the Barrett and RVD match. Um, I really didn't think that Barrett was going to win it, but I'm glad that he did. So, a lot of people were thinking that Big E, or if you want to call him Langston, is going to retain at Extreme Rules. I think this is another one of many pushes for Wade Barrett, Bad News Barrett, and I think at Extreme Rules he's probably going to come out and be the new Intercontinental Champion. What I'm waiting to see now is when's the next time on a pay-per-view that the U.S. title holder Dean Ambrose is going to defend his title, because how often do we ever see him defend his belt? So, other than that, it's like I said, it's pretty quiet in the world of wrestling. Jeff Jarrett is getting his channel, prepared for a earlier start than the projected January 2015 debut, which is good for me and all the other wrestling fans out there that love professional wrestling in general. And, it just diversifies his watching wrestling, just another choice to watch. And, that's how it used to be years ago. And, maybe that's exactly what wrestling needs now to improve their content, because when you have competition, you need to better yourselves, because you don't want anybody to, gain on you or overtake you. I mean, I don't see this happening with the WWE nowhere, you know, soon, because they are right now far above the rest. But it can happen. They never thought WCW was ever going to overtake them, and they did for 86 weeks. So, things can happen. And I do honestly believe that Global Force Wrestling, when it debuts and when it comes out, I think Jeff Jarrett is determined to make this promotion uh, very successful. And I do believe that he will. Um, I do know that Dixie Carter is probably concerned over this promotion, because I do think that Jeff Jarrett is going to get some of the wrestlers that either are still contracted to TNA once their contract runs out, or the ones that were recently there in TNA. So he's not gonna, really take it all in, because, you want to have your own identity. You don't want to have a bunch of these guys from TNA in your new wrestling promotion, because it's just gonna, when people watch it, they're just gonna always think of TNA. So anyhow, like I said, it's a Tuesday. Um, Not much going on, but again, check out the Icemans Wrestling Extreme Facebook page. Um, like it, and comment, and you know, there you have it. And again, as always, sign the petition to reinstate Andre Corbeil's channel. You can do that on Wrestling News Talk on Facebook, and Andre Corbeil's channel here on YouTube. I mean, there's various ways to do it. He was falsely flagged, and you know, it's bad enough. We have the trolls, we have the hackers, and whatnot, and it's to the point where, YouTube's supposed to be fun, and you shouldn't have to worry about, what's going on as far as the political point of your channels, or anything else. So we're all in this together. You know, it's YouTube. We're here for wrestling and various other, subjects and whatnot. So let's all really just try to get along. Peace out, everybody.